Brother, for this opportunity once again. St. Mary's College Mayenze is a senior secondary school which is registered as O and A level day and boarding secondary school. It started way back in 1997, and I'm one of the lucky few who were the pioneers by then, with a basic enrollment of about 216 students. So with time, we have witnessed developments here and there, and right now as I speak, it is one of the giant schools in Manafa district that has peaked to the level you have seen as press. Currently, our enrollment stands at 614 students, which is fairly good given the competition and the pressure here and there. As a school that started way back in 1997, it has gone through a number of developments, but one of them, which is key, is that it has produced people who are serving this nation in different capacities. Others have crossed to overseas. And I must say that we are in contact with these people here and there. We are in good relationship with the learners who are on the ground. That's why the numbers have always picked up year in, year out. As a school, we are warming up for a homecoming or welcome party from organized by the OBs and OGs of different years, including myself. And I must admit that we are set for them on 10th October 2025. The school is well prepared to host them come that day. And all the OBs and OGs, including the people who are on the ground, are set to welcome them come that day. I must report that the idea of having this is simply because we have had quite a number of interactions with different stakeholders, and I personally attended one of the trainings organized by Uganda Senior Secondary School Policymakers. It is called USEP in short. They emphasize that for the schools to develop and thrive to the level it needs to be, that we must at least get connections and always have interactions with our old students, the OBs and the OGs. So we picked up from there and said we must put emphasis where due and make sure that these people come on the ground and know each other. So one of the key objectives of having them is that these people must know where their colleagues are, and then from there we can get some connections. Because given the competition is getting the jobs, the only way we can survive is when we have connections with our people who were here first of all, and then we create that rapport and a friendship.
Thank you very much. I'm Wangolo Francis, Principal St. Mary's College Mayenze. Before I make myself of what I take of the question is, St. Mary's College Mayenze is well known. You come here ready to learn, and you leave this place to go and be ready to be successful. We have achieved this by two philosophies: defining the compound, meaning joining where others are. If you have an activity, all learners must be there. We started this school in 1997 with the 25 learners, but at the end of 1 month of 1997, we had admitted 500 learners. We have moved with resilience and steady progress to where we have reached so far. We have the best infrastructure around here. We have the best and the vibrant teachers around. We have one of the best administrators in the whole of the region, beginning from the principal myself, the teacher, the deputy teachers, the director of studies, and the team. We are doing our work and moving from glory to glory and from level to level. What we are contributing so far, when I calculate around, we have so far 2,300 teachers who were groomed from our hands here. Teachers on government payroll at primary level and secondary level. The nurses, the teacher gave the number, but we also have some lawyers in the Kampala who are practicing, who are formerly our students. When you look at the art of infrastructure, You can move around, you'll not get them anywhere. And what we are planning is to increase the progression so that we have the best of the art of the infrastructure, we have the best teachers, and we have the best accommodation around. So far, some of our students are here. They are doing a lot of good work. They teach enumerated some of them, but I wanted us to have all the team of administrators here so that we can get what we are talking about. We have a good enrollment of around 700 learners, but we plan to have 2,500 by the end of next year or by next year. We are planning, hosting of this function is not the first of its kind, but we are now increasing the momentum because this time we want all of the students to come and be part of the function. Last year we had one, which was not, it was well organized, but this time we want it to be very colorful and to be organized because we are actively participating as the managers of the school and the OBs are also participating. We want to thank those who have already contributed and appeal to more to make their contributions. We want it to be very colorful, to be one of the best. We shall begin the occasion by Mass, Holy Mass. After Holy Mass, a variety of activities will take place. But we want to encourage each and every person who has gone through the school to come and be part of that colorful function. I want to thank you very much for listening.
Thank you for this opportunity. I would love to start by appreciating the press and the school for having given us this invitation as the OBs of this school and to take part of this press conference. By name, I am Emma Brian Kabale, the chairperson, OBs and OGs, St. Mary's College Mayenze. I am purposed here to share with you about the homecoming party that is going to take place on 11th of October. That will be Saturday. And I will start by inviting everybody, those in the school and outside the school, to come and be part of this party. I would love to also invite the community to come and witness and see the benefits of St. Mary's College Mayenje, how people have become successful, as we are going to encourage the students of the school who are currently going through their studies. So, in terms of having a football match that will be between the OBs of the school and the current students of the school. So our OBs who are outside there, as we prepare our team, make sure that you be part of the team. We are going to face these students to see whether they are still energetic like we were during those days. We shall have a party that will involve dancing, eating, and enjoying with full of entertainment. After all that is done, we are also going to give gifts to our students who are currently going to do their senior 4 and their senior 6. We shall have some scholastic materials that we shall give out to them to see that we inspire them.
First of all, I would like to thank you, each and everybody who has come today. My name is Teddy. I'm an OG of St. Mary's College Mayenze. I did my senior 6 from here, as well as the BASA of St. Mary's College Mayenze. The advice or the take-up about how we handle our students here. Our young girls are handled very well in St. Mary's College Mayenze. We have both boarding and the day sections in St. Mary's College Mayenze. We have a fence, a school fence, which is the primary source of protection of our young girls. They don't just move up and down. We handle them very well. We always issue permission sheets in case of anybody who needs to move out, maybe going home when he's sick or for anything. The issue of school fees as a BASA. At the beginning of every term, we always make sure that at least each student as they come, we make sure that at least they pay some part payment of their school fees. As you know very well that our community is not all that well. We handle the peasant children. Our parents, most of them are peasants. We have teachers, we have nurses, we have lawyers, and other grades of people. But the way we handle them, it is a selective way. How? There are parents who come and plead, and we leave them. We give them a grace period of payment and maybe 1 month. And then after that, we follow up and they pay and clear. Chasing over school fees, as I may take it, as other people say, we don't just chase like that, no. We issue, first of all, some clearances first, part payment, we give them a grace period, and we go like that until the term ends.
Secondly, we thought that is the only way we can market the school, because I believe that these people are already parents, and if they are parents and they have achieved in their life, okay, they have seen success, it is possible that they will now recall where they were and bring their children here. So the numbers are likely to come from the ordinary population, but will also come from our own OBs and OGs who were here. Besides that, they are likely to mobilize people out there to be part of the school. Number 3, we thought that it would be some kind of tracking mechanisms. Where are you? I am in Barara, and then somebody can ask if there is a possibility of connecting him there, and then this person maybe goes and gets business from the other side. So this is the idea of having the come together party, which is due next month. I must also report that this school has brought up very many people who are very successful. And to mention but a few, we have about 14 people who are working as advocates in different chambers across the country. But key in this area is Council Dennis Hauha, who is an advocate and working with Wahaha and the company advocates based in Mukono, in the metropolitan Kampala. We also have an OG called Navalayo Rebecca. She is Assistant Superintendent of Police, working with Uganda Police and based in Mukono also. We have an OB called Walimbwa Robert. He is working with Nanda and the company advocates. He was an OB here during our time in 1997-98. We also have Reverend Rachel Mwenge. She's a lecturer at UCU. Formerly she was working at Mbale campus, but she was transferred to the main campus Mukono. We also have our OG called Namutiva Noru. She's the deputy head teacher of Mother Mangel Nasaran Primary School in Kevina. That's the Kampala area. We also have our OG called Nabusai Lydia. She's a CDO based in the Bududa district, and also a regional coordinator working with Action Evidence Uganda. We also have about 48 people who have qualified as nurses. They are working in different clinics and hospitals, and others are operating drug shops as they prepare to get connected with the government. So this is a success story that people out there went through St. Mary's College, and therefore when we have an opportunity like on October 10th and we come together and meet each other, there will be an opportunity for us at least to get connected, so that these people can rest assured that after their education, there is an opportunity somewhere through those OBs and OGs. So it is, I must say that with St. Mary's, everything is a success story. Everything is successful. And I speaking personally, I was here. I'm serving as the head teacher of the school. And I'm happy that all these learners always love me simply because of the cordial relationship I have with them. Thank you.
On that very day, we shall have a prayer that will lead us through the whole ceremony, the mass that will be prepared by the school. So I would love to invite all members that please, during that day, you're most welcome. Come and join us to see that we rejoin as OBs and OGs. We still keep the spirit of our school. We are going to have an opportunity to interact with many members that are working and those that are not working. We shall still phase up to see that our friends who are not employed will get opportunities from these friends that have pushed to some certain levels. The head teachers talked about many people outside there, but still even me, I know some of my friends that I started with in the same class that have pushed to other levels, and so there are opportunities outside there that when we come at school and we share together, we are going to see how we catch up, we reconnect, and move together. This will be a spirit of bondage, showing togetherness, to see that the party moves together and we keep the spirit of our school. Me as an individual and my OGs and OBs that are currently on place, we have just inspected the school. We have seen preparations that are there on ground to see that we are going to be enjoying our homecoming party on 11th of October. So I encourage members to continue with their contributions, to continue with the mobilization. At least tell a friend who is not aware to see that we keep in touch, contact the responsible people to see that our party moves on successfully. Thank you to all members that have been in the group, WhatsApp group, seeing that they are mobilizing, they have made contributions, still pledging. We still have time. At least by 10th October, we shall have made this party a success. Thank you very much. Thank you for this opportunity. I remain Emma Brian Kabale, the chairperson.